Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is NoDust here, and we are going to resume our budget rogue ladder climb. Just a reminder, no epic, legendary, or adventure cards. Let's get straight back into it. Alright. Okay. Sap. Is it worth keeping Sap against the ramp druid? I don't think so. It would be great if the ramp lines up and I get to sap something like a Yeti or something or other. But this is great, actually. And just before we get talking about the game, you might have noticed that I clicked from casual over to ranked to ladder. Now the reason I did that is I don't practice any casual games with this account. I intend for all the games on this account to be on camera, so to speak. And the reason that I was on casual is that I click it off so that I can take a picture. I can take a screenshot of the rank that we're at, so then I can post it on the thumbnail. You know, the thumbnail that comes up whenever. Anyway, it's a long, complicated explanation. Now let me think. I think actually that I play Loot Hoarder. See if there's a second. See if he's willing to do a second hero power. No, he's not. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, and then we develop Scarlet Crusader. See how we go. It doesn't feel like a ramp druid. I'm not seeing any ramp elements. I mean, I'd expect to be seeing an aspirant, and I would be expecting to see a wild growth. Interesting. Ooh. Now I could Argus, but Argus doesn't protect either of them. You know what?
Join or die.
This is a tough one. You know what? I'll just do this. I should have drawn a card first. I should have run this thing in first, but that's fine. I get a very neat clear on the keeper, and I have a weapon developed to deal with the remainder of the shade. If my opponent decides to use the shade for board control. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, definitely all the laddering games for this account I will be showing on the YouTube channel. I do some practice on my primary account, but I call it's sort of like I built a deck that I would like this deck to become, you know, having access to all the rares and commons. And I built that deck, and I did a little bit of practice a couple of weeks back, seeing how far I could go, and that was not too bad. But I think I do want to focus on this deck very much so. Okay. I think I do this. And I think I just go past. Yeah. Hold the weapon. I think I just go past. Sets up a really strong Argus Eviscerate turn next turn. I could also Drake Coin Eviscerate, having a very easy clear on the Lotheb. But yeah, we go. So it's not so much the Lotheb decided to trade into my stuffs. I think I still Buccaneer Argus. And I will clear this just to see what comes out. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Is it worth a Coin Eviscerate? I think it is, to protect my board. My board is weak to Starfire, but not weak to Swipe. It's weak to Swipe Hero Power, but I don't know whether this sort of deck will be running Starfire. I wonder if this sort of deck is running Starfire. Okay, no, you're not. You know what? This is a great time to play Time Rewinder. Ooh. I may be being too greedy here, but using my weapon to clear... I can't pass that up. Come on, man. How can you pass that up? And I will bounce the Argus to allow me... Because since we have board control, we're looking for a swipe here. I'm asking you to swipe and to hero power. So I don't know. Should I have bounced the Argus? Should I have bounced the Buccaneer? I think the Argus is a good bounce. Especially since I can buff things up next turn. Okay, this is a Wrath there. That's fine. Worth an assassinate? If I assassinate, I can't really do anything else. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're putting a lot of pressure on.
Here we go.
Like, this is a ton of pressure. He's forced to clear. He's forced to use a swipe to clear. And I don't think I think he would have played a swipe if he had one. Instead of a druid, I think that was a cleaner clear. Okay. That's fine. That's a little slow. I think you're digging for swipe. Is that what you're doing? If you find a swipe, then you get to stay in the game a little longer. Does this deck run swipe? I don't know. Let's see how we go. Okay, no swipe. Just got to hero power up. You know I have an Argus in hand, so you have to clear. Unless you've forgotten about that. So here is the swipe coming now. Savage. Okay. Okay, I don't know what you... Going down to 3. Do you have a... No, we're done. Okay. Well played. Phew, we dodged the swipe. I don't think that I should have won that easily. My opponent whiffed on so many of the draws. There definitely should have been a swipe in there. Anyway, on to the next game. Okay, I can use the Buccaneer to tax the hero power. I think I will do that. Yeah, so I'm just on the topic of rogue laddering. I do intend to do some non-budgeted rogue videos, and I will work on those in the next couple of weeks. As we run into the holidays, you know, I'm going to have a little bit more time. Well, the holidays are a little bit iffy on that. You know, sometimes you have a little bit more time, sometimes you don't. I plan on having a little bit more time, and I'm going to do a couple of videos, just, you know, like the ladder concepts videos, and I'll just be climbing the ladder with my usual rogue deck, using all the good things like Dr. Boom, BGH, what else is there? KT sometimes. I think this is fine here. Now, do I run in? No, I want to tax your ping. I want to either tax your ping or tax your Annoyatron. I think it's fine because I can clear the rest of the Annoyatron with my weapon. I don't think it's correct to run in because running in means that he gets to play a 2-drop, but now he has to either spend his Annoyatron or so he has to skip his turn 2. Well, that's okay too. That's okay too. I'm not very afraid of this thing. Okay, it's not worth a backstab. No, it's not worth a backstab. Do I run Auto Barber? Yeah, I think Auto Barber is more suitable. But then Weapon Up Auto Barber is stronger on turn 4. I think I'll Valiant. I'll play Valiant. I could have backstabbed hit the Armor Smith, but I'm not super concerned about... Like, the thing is, a mage gaining armor isn't half as scary as a warrior gaining armor because mages don't have Shield Slam. Unless Spellslinger gives them a copy of Shield Slam, in which case, you know, you have some armor, you're happy. You have no armor, you're, like, super sad. Okay. What is going on here? What is going on here? I think we still trade in. Okay, I'm feeling a mirror entity. Now, is it worth backstabbing this Auto Barber? The Auto Barber doesn't really challenge anything, and I get to clear it. What's my turn 5? Let's do it. Let's do it. It means that my Auto Barber stays alive, because if leaving it up means that it probably goes into my 3-2. Probably ping Auto Barber into my 3-2. So I backstab basically protects my 3-2, allows it to deal more damage. And this is great for me, actually. I get to Fan of Knives. I think I would have had to Fan of Knives either way, just to cycle. But this gives my Fan of Knives a little bit more value. Ooh, bugger the Fan of Knives, who cares? This is a much stronger play. I'm not fan weaponing up, or I'm not fan passing when I can play a Scarlet Crusader. Yeah. Yeah, so I will be playing. I think I'll call it the Rogue Unleashed, or NonBudget Rogue, NonBudget Rogue Ladder Climb. And I don't know, maybe do like a dozen games, not half a dozen, maybe a dozen games, and see how we go. Really, to see how. Well, I mean, I'll give you guys more of a feel for what my play style is, and really actually give you guys more of a feel for. I think I fan here, actually, because I don't have a turn 7 play. No, now I do have a turn 7 play, but I don't want to play that as a turn 7. This thing is still very much protected. I'm very happy to play Sunwalker on turn 7. Because Sunwalker isn't... I don't know. It's hard to say whether that was a correct play or not. I think I needed to draw... Given that my hand was so full of spells, I needed to draw into some more minions. And just cycling that means I get another chance at drawing a minion. I think that was correct. But, hard to say. That's really slow. Ping. You're gonna 2-turn ping this Scarlet Crusader down. Plus I get to do this. Yeah. That's not the greatest from my mage friend here. This is vulnerable to sheep, but getting you to sheep on turn 7 isn't too bad. You can sheep ping. You have 1 mana left over, so it's not too bad to force a mage to sheep. And Sunwalker isn't the best sheep target. It's not that threatening. It's more defensive. It's threatening when it gets oiled on, but that's fine. Using your turn 7 to do that is fine. I think I will sprint here. Playing just the Loot Hoarder isn't great, and I will hold my weapon to challenge any 5 health minions that come out. So my North Sea plus my weapon can challenge any 5 health minions, and the North Sea by itself can challenge anything that's not 5 health. The weapon can ping down, divine shields. If the mage is running any, I don't think it is. Oh, interesting. You know what answer I have for that? Got this. How's that? You like that? And I will still hold my weapon since I plan to play the North Sea next turn. Well, I mean, I have a large number of cards in hand, so it seems unlikely that I'll be weaponing up. If my hand was smaller, if I didn't get to sprint, I would have probably spent that weapon charge. But like I said before, your second weapon charge is so important as a rogue. Treasure it, because sometimes it'll just do work for you. Okay, so you're intent on double pinging this? You know what? I think I'm just going to play Kraken then. Or do I take it out of range with Argus? Do I look for a Flame Strike? I don't think I should be. Let's see what you do next. Let's see what you do next with your. Is there a Frostbolt on the way? Anyway, as we wait, I'll put a link in the show notes. The latest Star Trek trailer dropped. I think it's called Star Trek Beyond. Directed by the same person who did the Fast. I think Justin Lin, I think his name is. Link in the show notes. Like I said, interesting. I watched it. I don't know. My feelings on it are like meh. Meh. Just meh. My feelings on it are just meh. So, I will protect the Divine Shield. I will protect the Divine Shield because it protects. And now I can. Yep. I will oil up. I don't think you've got an ooze in your deck. I hope not. But if Deadly Poison getting oozed isn't too bad. It's just 1 mana, 1 card. We're at 10 mana. It's not a big deal. Not too fast. The reason that I oil up here is it gives me more flexibility with the Blade Flurry. Gives me more mana for the next turn. Just that 1 extra mana can make a difference when it comes to a Blade Flurry combo, such as it just enables things really. And it's nice to have the flexibility. So this board really is looking to bait out the ping Flame Strike. Now there is no Flame Strike, otherwise I think you would have done so. Okay, interesting. Okay. Nice. Nice. You played straight into MCT. I don't know if you intend... That's interesting. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I mean, I'm sure he didn't intend to play into MCT, but... Well, you know, you're going to play into MCT, I'm going to take it. Come on, my friend. Anyway, yeah, so I'll put a link in the show notes. I highly encourage... I don't know, the Star Trek Beyond trailer, it's so-so. It's like, I don't know. It feels more like a slow news day to me. Excellent. Here's how the 1 extra mana comes in handy. I can play this, and I can Blade Flurry. So I will do just that. Hit the face. Yeah, hit the face. Flurry. I'll have a protected Shadow Pan Rider. Now I may... Do I get... You know what? I'm not going to play the Shadow Pan. I don't want to. I'm looking for you to Flame Strike. I want you to Flame Strike. I haven't seen any Flame Strikes come out of Mage. It's always good to bait out a Flame Strike. And as we bait out the Flame Strike, the Mage is dropping all these resources, like the Dr. Boom, which didn't do very much there. You know, which in fact played into MCT, and I stole a Boom bot. So, you know, this is one of the rare cases where MCT is pretty nice. I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to let that stay alive. I'm going to pressure your health. Is that a Frostbolt? Is that a Frostbolt? I think that's a Frostbolt. Pardon me. Come on. Slow play, slow play, slow play. You're going to Frostbolt my face. Come on. Just... Whatever you're going to do it now, please. And you know what? I think I'll probably be running my Boombot into the Sneeds just to play around MCT. I don't know if this Mage... Oh, well, no, don't need to do that anymore. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. We go crack into the face.
Here we go.
You have 2 cards. I don't think you can deal... I mean, this thing deals 5. I don't think you can deal 16 damage with 2 cards. A 3-card combo, possibly. Fireball, Frostbolt is 15 damage. So you're still a little bit off. Yeah. Interesting. You're going to have to deal with the Kraken. And the Frostbolt already came out, so you're looking for a Fireball or second Frostbolt. Sorry, just having some tea there. Slow game, slow game. Let me see what else is in the news. So we talked about TMNT2 last time. Oh yeah, there was actually a Reddit link, a Reddit post yesterday. I didn't watch the whole thing, but there was some leaked Hearthstone information. It was posted on Reddit yesterday. I had a brief look at it, but it has info on in upcoming hero portrait, like, you know, like Magni and Medivh hero portrait releases and so on and so forth. I'll put the link in the show notes. So yeah. So I encourage you to watch it for yourself, but it's a little strange, you know. Like the voiceover is a little weird, but the information is there if you're so interested and you don't really care about spoilers. What I did see was that there was I think there's a new Paladin portrait. Was a Landrin or something? Don't take my word for it. Watch the video yourself and see what you think. I'll put a link in the show notes. Okay, excellent. Let's see if we can rack up one more win. Okay, against the Druid, I will keep the coin. I can actually keep this to deal with Aspirant. I don't think I want to hedge on that though. I think the Horse Rider is fine because I can weapon up. Well, I think just the Horse Rider is handy. Just having that 3-drop charge. It's sort of like SI7. Interesting. You're playing a Murgleton. Interesting. Not super threatening, so, you know. You're going to play a Totem Druid. Interesting. I'm going to pass this turn. I think I'm going to Buccaneer coin weapon up. Yeah, okay, some sort of a death rattle. What's going on? You know what? Actually, I'll just swing at this thing, and then I'll have the Argent Horse Rider, or actually Buccaneer weapon up next turn to finish it off. It seems like a very slow death rattle druid deck, so I'll just let you do your thing. I'll just let you do your thing. Did I squelch? Here we are, squelch. Very slow death rattle druid deck, and if you intend to Mark of the Wild those, we have sap for that, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And you know what? This is great because you no longer have the shapeshift hero power. So this thing's going to be actually quite difficult for you to deal with unless you use swipe. And swiping my face to clear a 2-1 doesn't feel the best, but you know, I'm going to force you to do it. Interesting. Oh, you got the power, okay. Interesting. That's still fine. I have I have this. Do I want to run it all into... No, I think I will play this. There's nothing that I particularly need to protect. Senjin is better when you're protecting, say, a 1 health minion or a very high value but low health minion. Say, for example, something like a... okay, you got a Mark of the Wild. Innovate. Token Druid. Soul. Innovate Soul. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I need to find a fan. This is a very fast starting Token Druid. I'm not afraid of these things. There's basically no damage here. Yeah, there's basically no damage here. Do I coin out the Sunwalker? What do I do in turn 6 if I coin out the Sunwalker? I think I coin out the Sunwalker. Interesting. I'm going to need to find MCT. I'm going to need to find Blade Flurry. So it may very well be worth... Okay, that's fine. That's interesting. This is a great sap target. I will be sapping that. I don't think you'll be running these two in. That's an interesting pick. So here's a note. So Finley gives you an insight into their deck archetype. Because you pick e.g. picking totems equals more chance of a ramp deck, not a ramp deck, token deck. And I could have gotten some information from that and been able to play a little more. How do I say? Anyway, I'm sapping this. I'm clearing this. I'm clearing this. And you're not really healing anything, so I will clear one of these guys. Waking up. Clear one of these guys. The Sunwalker actually did a lot of work there. Sunwalker cleared a lot of the rubbish. And if I can pick up a Drake before I fan, that's going to be excellent. See, I think the sap on the egg was very... Ooh, okay. Am I just dead? That's another thing to watch out for Token. Versus Token Druid. Watch for Savage Roar. 2 copies? Are there 2 copies of Savage Roar? Okay. I think I'm going to have to... I can play defensively, actually.
Here we go.
Yeah. It'll block a lot of that. Yeah, let's do this. The Tazdingo will block a lot of damage. And my Argent Horse Rider will be able to take out 2 Treants. And you've only got 1 card in hand. So I'm stabilizing, but I'm not stable yet. If you pick up a second Savage Roar, I'm done. So let's see what it is. No, it's not. That's not what it is. Okay, interesting. Really, you're gonna split your spider? I wouldn't. That's not a good idea, man. Well, it does put more threat on the board, but like, I don't know how good an idea it is. Here we are. Here we go. We got the Argus. I want to spread out the taunt as much as possible. So let's do the trading first. Well, let's draw a card. Fan is nice also, actually. Yeah, I think I will fan, actually. Yep, that's good.
Here we go.
I don't think I can be conservative with... I think I have to be conservative with my health.
Here we go.
This is annoying. Argus. Clear this. Argus up. Go face. Hoping that this is enough to protect me. Hoping. I dead to spell power swipe. Luckily it's not spell power swipe. So we are slowly making a comeback here. Interesting. Backstab works. I think I look for a card. Okay, Crusader works. I need the card draw. I am clearing this. You find 3 damage. I need the card draw. And I'm not. There's only 1 damage on the board. I'm dead to Savage Roar once again, and I'm dead to. You know what I'd really like to find? Some healing. Do I have a heal bot? I do have a heal bot in this deck. Am I dead? Dead to Savage Roar. Dead to. No, I'm not. Okay, interesting. Jeeves. That's interesting. Gives me another chance actually to find something. How much damage? We're looking at 1. I think we're done. Yeah. Oh, we are so done. Phew! We hung on there for long enough. Put up enough taunt walls such that our Druid opponent couldn't get through. That was a tough game. I really like. I like what you did there, Druid. I like that deck. Oh, we picked up a. Let's record a win. Did I record a win already? I don't remember. Let me just double check. No, I don't think I did. We're on rank 14. Really happy. So we win streaked into rank 14. Very happy with that. Do we have enough? We don't quite have enough for a pack. We have only the mighty, so we can finish that quest next time and pick up a pack. But we are making progress. Slowly but surely, we are making progress. You know, there was a person who was like, "Oh, you only got to rank 17 last month. Why should I watch this series?" Well, you know what, dude? You don't want to watch the series, you don't have to watch the series. But this is my experiment to test myself to see how far I can get on the ladder. Okay? So you got better things to do with your time. You know, I welcome you to do things better with your time. But this is how I like to spend my time. Anyway, enough being salty about YouTube comments and so on and so forth. Let's finish up. So thanks in advance for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. All those good things. You know, I do this for the love. So any gestures of appreciation mean a lot to me. And okay, so hoping you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of the week leading up to Christmas. You know, take it easy. I know there's a lot of nonsense flying around. There's a lot of like present buying and you know and getting together and you know, events and so on and so forth. It's very easy to be stressed out because it's not something we generally do. It's you know, the Christmas period is quite stressful, although it's meant to be. Just remember, keep in mind that it's meant to be a happy time. It's meant to be a time when you get together with your family and spend time together, quality time together. Yeah. If you're stressed out about buying presents and going to XYZ, that sort of breaks the deal. You know, that's sort of not the point of the holiday season. Anyway, so here's No Dust wishing you a happy holidays. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. And okay, also have a wonderful day. This is No Dust signing off.